The National Socialist Network is a violent extremist group. We saw that last year when it allegedly attacked an Indigenous protest camp in Melbourne after the March for Australia. So we've seen them be very violent. It's the first thing to know about them. Secondly, people might think that they have gone quiet. They allegedly disbanded in January. However, we know them to have been operating, the members, still operating online. For example, its former leader, Thomas Sewell, was in a vodcast in March with notorious white supremacist from the US, James Mason. James Mason has advocated for terrorism and violence as a solution for advancing a white nationalist agenda. And we know that we've seen other members online as well. We know that they've also raised $150,000 for a High Court challenge. So they are still out there operating despite disbanding.
So there is the evidence that they are still active? Absolutely,
yes. We know from March for Australia chats, March for Australia, the anti-immigration group on Telegram, we've seen numerous NSN members in those chats organising, keeping in touch with each other and other white nationalists, and organising right-wing activities like coordinating the booing on Anzac Day of Welcome to Country ceremony. So despite that disbanding, these members are still out there, whether they're freelancing or not, trying to push an extreme agenda on Australians by stealth.
So what do you think will be the effect of the government listing the group? Will it stop them from organising?
Well, there's really no guarantees. I spoke the other day before the designation to extremism researcher Dr. Josh Roos. Here's what he had to say.
They've proven that they're stridently ideological and quite frankly, in many cases, don't have any other prospects outside of the organisation. So the critical question is, to what extent would they reform and what direction they go in?
So there's no guarantees there. If I were a betting man, I wouldn't put my money on it. These people are highly radicalised, and once you're that radicalised, you don't just take your bat and ball and go home.
Matt, thanks.